Friends, Cherie here. Welcome back to the channel, Cooking at Home with Cherie. It is time for my November Azure Standard haul. Let's get the items out of the car so you can see what I picked up this month. Okay, this is a box of a mixture of things, I'm sure. So let's go ahead and get this open and see what's inside. Yeah, so this is a mixture of things. I'm gonna get everything unpacked. Okay, so that box had 3 jars of this tomato paste. This is a tomato paste that I usually buy at Thrive Market. But I'm not quite ready to place my Thrive Market order, and I needed some more tomato paste. So I just went on and added that into the Azure order. But I will be doing my Thrive Market winter stock up soon. And like I said, that's usually where I get this exact same tomato paste. I decided to try their bread starter for sourdough. So I got a jar of that. I got my celeriac because it is time to make some fall celeriac soup. I have never tried their peanut butter. Actually, I haven't tried, I don't think, any of the Azure brand items. And so I decided to try some in this order. So I got their Azure creamy salted peanut butter. This is, again, a raw coconut butter that I usually get in my Thrive Market order, and I had run out, so I threw that in there because I need that. And then here are some of the Azure branded items that I decided to get. So I'm just getting these just to taste the pineapple chunks, and they are in organic pineapple juice. I got 3 jars of those. I got 2 jars, large jars of the cans rather, of the evaporated coconut milk. Actually 3 jars of those, and then I got 1 can of the coconut whipping cream, and then I got 6 cans. These are smaller cans, 6.5 ounce cans of the sweetened condensed coconut milk, and these are all Azure branded. Okay, next up I got these 2 12 packs of coconut cream. So this is the classic coconut cream. And let's see, is this the same? Did I get 2? Yeah, so I just got, oh, I think that's what it was. One was marked premium coconut cream, and one was classic. And I didn't know what the difference was. So I just got one of each, and I'll give it a try. Again, my first time ordering, you know, these canned Azure products. So we'll see if they are to my liking. Okay, next up, I got 2 cases of tomatoes in cans. Let's get these unpackaged. Okay, so I got 12 29-ounce cans of tomato sauce, and then 12 28-ounce cans of the fire roasted diced tomatoes. And let's check the expiration date. These are all Best Buy. Yep, same, September 1st, 2028. And they do use non-BPA lined cans. So yeah, I tend not to buy too much stuff in cans. Try to get stuff in glass, but again, I wanted to give their canned goods a try because they are, especially for organic versions of things, they are really good prices, and especially with them using the non-BPA liners. Yeah, we'll give it a try. So those are the tomato products. I did get a 12 pack also of their canned green beans to give a try. Green beans are the one vegetable other than tomatoes that I will buy in a can. My husband loves green beans, and I did not go to the farmer's market this season to get a bushel to pressure can. We have a few jars left from my pressure canning last year, and I'm not sure when I'm going to pressure can more. The ones that I grow in my garden, I tend to cook fresh or I freeze. I don't pressure can the green beans that I grow in my garden, again, because the whole point is that's for the fresh stuff. So anyway, I am growing green beans in my indoor garden, so we'll still have our fresh supply. But I went on and picked these up, and then if I run across a good sale on some green beans, I can always get some later and run a couple rounds of pressure canning, but I'm trying to use my pressure canning time right now to pressure can some of the meat that's taking up room in the freezer. And so yeah, anyway, that's why I got this 12 pack. So we'll give these a try, see if we like them, and then I can always order a couple cases to get us through the next several months if my husband enjoys those. So I got a 12 pack of those. Let's see the expiration date. This is the June 2028 expiration date. They will not last that long, but good to have in the pantry. And then here's the final non-perishable item that I got in this order. Some marinated artichoke hearts. I usually get my marinated artichoke hearts from Costco, and the containers are quite a bit larger than these. This is a perfect portion for a specific recipe that I like to make. I will be getting the big containers when I do my next Costco run. I still have a few of those jars, but the best by date on these is July 2028. I love keeping marinated artichokes as well as marinated garlic in jars in my pantry, because you can add those to pastas, to meat dishes, and add just a lot of kind of zip to them very easily. I did record, I don't think I've shared that video yet, but I do have one of my favorite recipes to make. I recorded it the last time I made it, and it uses artichoke hearts. And so you should be seeing that soon if I haven't shown it so far. I've recorded it probably like 2 months ago, but I haven't edited it yet. But anyway, artichoke hearts. So let's see, what's the size on these? This is a 14.5 ounce jar. These are great also just to add to salads. That's what we do a lot with it, or if we're making like an antipasta plate, we just put some on there. But like I said, I do have a few dishes where like warm cooked dishes that I use these in, and I'm gonna share them with you. All right, let me get these non-perishables put away. Some of this is gonna go into my kitchen pantry right here, and then the rest is gonna go down in my long-term storage pantry. And then I'm gonna share with you the perishable items that I got. All right, so if you saw my October Azure standard haul, you saw I got a lot of produce. So I didn't need as much fresh stuff this go round, but I really enjoyed those yellow habanero peppers. Again, I don't think I released it yet. You're gonna see what I did with those peppers, and I'm gonna be doing the exact same thing with this box. So I got another box of the jalapeno peppers. I think they were on sale too. They were clearancing them out. 10-pound box. These don't look as great just at first glance. I can see some of them, you know, this is the end of the season, I'm sure. And so, yeah, I might have to cut around some of them. It's probably why they were on clearance. In that October haul, I also got a box of the poblano peppers. It was the first time I got the poblano peppers from them, I'm pretty sure. Poblano pepper is like a good heat level for me, and they were fantastic. So same thing, I think these peppers were on sale. I can't remember, but I got another box. Let me see. So yes, this is a 10-pound box again. And I'm gonna, again, when you look back at that whole video, you'll see I got this. And I either have or will be sharing videos on how I cook these peppers up. If the videos are already released, I'll definitely be linking to them in the description box as well. If they haven't been released, then make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss them. During that big haul in October, I got a bunch of sweet potatoes and yams. This time I just got this one box. This is the purple Japanese, which is one of my favorites. And in that last haul, yeah, I wished I had gotten more. So I got one more box of those. And you know, you'll see in that video, I should have enough sweet potatoes to last me for a while. There's one more variety that I might go ahead and put in my order for December. We shall see. But yeah, this is a, let's see the weight, 20-pound box of purple, I think they're purple Japanese. Yes, they are purple not purple, well, the skin. They're just called Japanese sweet potatoes. These are not the purple ones, sorry. All right, and so we're down to the final 4 items. They're all squashes. I saw that they had 4 varieties of squash that I love that didn't grow well for me this year in my garden. And so I went on and got 20-pound boxes of each of those. If you follow my gardening channel, and actually you'll see on here too, because I'm cooking with them and recording and sharing, I grew a lot of squash this winter. I grew a lot of really rare varieties. I like to grow rare heirloom seeds and get to taste things that you cannot buy in the supermarket. And so that is the case with a lot of the things that I grew this year. And like I said, some of my favorite, just kind of like ordinary ones, didn't do well. We just had a crazy start to our season with lots of rain, and I lost those starts. But anyway, I got a 20-pound box of butternut squash, a 20-pound box of acorn squash, and then here are the final 2 items. Again, 20 pounds each of the sugar pie pumpkins and the delicata squash. Again, favorites. They usually grow really, really well for me. And yeah, the plants just never had a chance. I grow from seed, and I put my starts out, and then we just had rain after rain after rain after rain. And I lost those, and I already had so much growing that I had planned on. I was like, oh, these are things, again, you can get in the supermarkets. And so I was thrilled to see them on Azure, because especially delicata squash, I mean, usually when I find them here at my local stores, they're pretty expensive. And so to get them for 99 cents a pound was great. And then, you know, the pumpkins. I needed some pumpkin, some fresh pumpkin. Now, I did grow some Japanese pumpkin this year, and I grew a mammoth 34-pound pumpkin. Again, if you watch my gardening channel, you've seen that, and you're gonna see that here on the channel when I cook that baby up. But yeah, this is gonna be for some other things. Of course, I'll be cooking and sharing as I work through this produce. And yeah, I look forward to that. Yeah, so I look forward to sharing some meals and sharing with you all how I preserve some of the produce. I'll give you my thoughts later on some of the canned goods that I got. And yeah, and then let me know if you bought any of these items at Azure before. If you're new to Azure, definitely check the link in the description, because I will share in there my affiliate code. I might even be putting it on the screen, I don't know, but anyway, you can use that to save on your first order. All right, let me get back to putting the stuff away. I'll see you guys back here again soon. Take care. Bye. I also got a 50-pound bag of carrots, organic carrots. So I think, yeah, I've gotten this before. The last time when I did a bunch of pressure canning of carrots last fall, I got this 10 times 5-pound bag. This time I'm probably gonna pressure can. I'm gonna pressure can at least half, because we're running low on the pressure canned carrots. I don't like store-bought canned carrots at all. I love my home pressure canned carrots, though. It's so bizarre with the taste differences. But I don't have any carrots in my freezer. And so I want to have some frozen, just raw carrots in the freezer to dump into quick soups and things like that. And then I also want to roast some. So that's why I got the 50 pounds this time. And I might juice some too. I don't have any more carrot juice in the freezer either. So I'm gonna run through this pretty quickly. And so yeah, the carrots and the peppers, they're the only 3 things that I need to process. The other things are just going to be stored as is. So yeah, I forgot to share that I also got these carrots. All right, so this is the true ending of the video. We'll see you back here again soon. Bye.